Hi everyone, let's talk about your written assignments. So we're going to do activity 11.1 first, report function strategies and formats. It involves objective 1 in your textbook. When you complete the assignment, you're going to name the report's primary function, information or analytical, recommend direct or indirect, select a report format, memo, email, letter, or manuscript. Select a report format is almost as important as the actual report. You may have a difficult time getting your audience to understand if, however, your readers are more literal. Okay, so be sure to reference objective 1. So let's look at 11.1. For the following reports, name the report's primary function, information or analytical, recommend direct or indirect strategy, and select a report format, memo, email, letter, or manuscript. Now remember, go back to objective 1 to help you. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all you have to do is tell me for each of these, whether it's informational, analytical, direct or indirect, and whether it's a memo, letter, or manuscript. Okay. The next one is 11.16. Eventually. Okay. Evaluating graphics. Examine the sources listed in 11.16. Wall Street Journal, USA Today, Bloomberg Business Week, New York, U.S. News and World Report, and Fortune, or another business publication. Okay, it's got to be a business publication. Select 4 different graphics to analyze and critique each graphic based on what you have learned in this chapter. This is over objective 5. So don't worry about an email memo. Critique each graphic based, so you pick 4 different graphics out of here, okay? It could be all the same one, or it could be from different ones in here, okay? Then, depending on the graphic you pick, don't worry about a memo, just is it correctly shown? What is incorrectly shown? And how could it be improved? And then you have to send it to me in a screenshot. You can copy and paste each graphic into a Word document. So I have to see the graphic to grade you on these 3 questions, okay, based on what you find here. All right, so you have to go to the textbook for the business publication, and then you come back here and answer these questions about whatever graphic you find within these business publications. Okay, 11.23 is, I think it's over 2 pages. Yeah, it is. It's objectives 3 and 4. Locate information about student credit card options, discuss shared credit cards and other options that you find. You should be informative and discuss the facts, not make recommendations or conclusions. You should review the objectives, and as a result of your research, address a memo. You have to do a memo to Paula Parks editor. Include your references. So, college students represent a new push for credit card companies. They always do. Credit cards are a factor when students graduate with an average of $27,000 in loan debt. Up here, so your task, using API form EBSCO, Factiva, LexisNexis, and most of these you may not, you can check the online, Harrison's library, you may have access to some of these, I don't know. If one of those fails, look at the web. Locate basic information about student credit card options. All right, so you are going to have to do a little research. Be careful, make sure it's reputable. That's why, remember, we talked about that, catalogs. In an email or memo, do a memo. Discuss shared credit cards and other options. Your goal is to be informative, not reach conclusions or make recommendations, like I said up here. Use one or more of the techniques discussed in this chapter, all right? And you're going to have to write the memo. Now let's just for kicks, let's see. Okay, my library. I might not be able to do it since I'm not you. Okay. Okay, this is EBSCO articles and ebooks. So let's see. Just out of kicks. Shared credit cards. Let's see what we get. Okay, I can't do it because I'm not you. Okay, so that's how you get into and check Harrison's. I would check Harrison first and see what they have. Evidently, they have EBSCO, which is this one right here. EBSCO is really good and can help you with that information. Okay. All right, so I would try our library first before you go online to the web. All right. If you just really have a love affair with our web and you need to go, shared and joint credit cards for students. Authorized users, so this does give you some information. See, there's the date 2017. Hang on. As you guys know by now, I have 3 dogs. So the owner of the page is Bank of America, and their copyright is 2017, so that's the date of this page, and they're Bank of America Corporation. All right, so college planning accounts for students, credit cards. Okay, but it has to be a reputable site like this. Bank of America is a reputable site. I would go to library first, then if you have to, go to reputable sites. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know.